It's the one and only Digo Double G. Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg. Da 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 da.
A'udzubillahi minasyaitonirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, so for today, subject ECM157, tutorial 5, which is roles in civil engineering. Before that, my name is Muhammad Saifuddin bin Zamzuri, and with my teammates are Muhammad Afwan bin Masri and Aimanuddin bin Anas from class PEC1101D1. And for this subject, our lecturer is Madam Nurul Zatul Shimah binti Abdul Karim. So, in this slide, you will find three parts of the content, which is the first one is 5 participants involved in project development. Part 2, flow of work in construction projections. And the last one is part 3, which is phases involved in project development. Okay, so for first content, I will go through first, which is 5 participants involved in project development. So, for the first one is owner, or we can know as client or even developer. What is their purpose? They have to defining the aim of project and can select other participants. They also can be public or government. They also have powers to defer giving possession of site to contractor, employ and pay other persons to do work, which is we call as third party. Next, they also act as a leader of planning team of a construction project, certify progress and payment to consultant and contractor. The last one is they have to keep a record of progress of work and report to the management. So for the second one is consultants. Consultants, they sector that plans and design projects, prepare tender documents, advise on the award of contracts, and supervise implementation and administers contract. There are architects, cooperative designers, and professional engineers, and quantity surveyors, which is QS. So for the third one is contractor. They are main contractor and contractor, continuous. For main contractor, he physically translates the projects by coordinating the works of various contractors. Has the power to inspect contract documents, assign contract if consent is given, and serve at default notice. And for the last one is for another contractor, they have to keep a competent person in charge, indemnify owner against personal injury, and make specific written application. So for the fourth one is nominated supplier. They basically supply raw material or any machinery for construction. For example, concrete, M&E equipment or fittings, wood, reinforcing and structural steels, and etc. And for the last one, participant involved in this projection development is financial institution. They have to provide credit and financial facilities to various parties in the construction industry. For example, banks, finance companies, and the last one is insurance and performance bond.
Da 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 da. It's the one and only Digo Double G. Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg. Da 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 da. You know I'm mobbing with the D.
Part 2. Flow of work in construction projections. For this part, they have 4 steps. Step 1, intersection or flexibility. Step 2, design or planning. Step 3, construction phase. Step 4, completion phase. Step 1, intersection or flexibility, like client risk, options, flexibility, research, flexibility, planning authority, festival location, regulations, environment factors, legislation issues, and research and development. Step 2, design or planning, like finance, select design team, site investigation, pollution repair, contamination, neighborhood, budget, options or choice, count construction phase, like main contractor, design team input health and safety, protect the environment, protect public, neighborhood logistics, design chains, specialist contractors, specialist supplier, client integration, and user integration, monetary control, quality control, program control, and monitor. Step 4. Completion phase. Like achieve completion of state warranties and warranties, assess, defect, test and commission, client fit out, client training, end user training, monitor initial operations, issue manuals, parts availability, maintenance contract, financial close out, and different and feedback.
It's the one and only Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg. Da 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 da. You know I'm mobbing with the D.R.E.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aymanuddin bin Anas and I will be presenting to you phases involved in project development. The first one is inception and feasibility. Inception and feasibility is the initial project idea, where we brief the client on how the project will go, the options that we can take, the research that is needed, and the planning of the project. The second one is design and planning. During this phase, the finance plan is laid out and the site is investigated. Thus, health and safety measures are. During this phase, the finance plan is laid out, the site investigation is occurring, and health and safety measures during the construction is taken care of, and mostly the important part is insurance is taken care of. In the design process, an architect or engineer first assesses the feasibility of the design based on regulations and codes of the building, as well as number of rooms, the size of building, the amount of space. This is in the design. We'll continue with the construction phase. During this phase, we all know that the construction will be conducted and the team will get ready to start the construction, completing activities like setting up temporary storage facilities, securing the site, developing a material and handling plan, establishing safety programs, and more. Moreover, the options during the construction can be changed and the environment factors can be accounted for. Now we are here at the completion phase or post-construction activity. The objective of the completion phase or post-construction phase is to maintain building performance throughout the useful life of the facility. This phase also allows for continuous adjustment, optimization, and modifications of building systems to meet specific requirements in its lifespan. We took our reference from the Microsoft Teams slide presentation ECM157, Chapter 5, and from Google. That is all from us. Thank you.
California dreaming about you. DJ Ajay